Well, what up, everybody? We are back here with another show. Got a new guest, my homeboy Reagan.
Was
We
him?
we is about to get into the shits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the Fury and Wilder fiasco. How do you feel?
Um. I mean, I'm just gonna. I don't know how it could happen, but there needs to be some kind of investigation into the claims that the top ranked side and that Fury's team made in terms of uh him supposedly being sick. I read an interview earlier that Aram said he actually went and visited with him, and that he had chest congestion and basically he had COVID symptoms or COVID-like symptoms. And you juxtapose that with the fact that he's out and about and in public. There
Yeah.
aren't enough media outlets that are actually talking about it though, and I don't understand that. Why is this not? Why is there not being a bigger deal made out of this? I don't understand. I'm baffled. Well, we know that. He got the complexion for protection. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's still whack though.
Oh yeah. Definitely whack. I mean, let's be real. Since about last February, ever since Wilder said what he said, people had a problem with everything. But he's continued to show who the fuck he is for the last 6 years, and it is not a problem.
I think the thing that makes me even, I guess I want to say angry. I don't know if it's angry. I'm perplexed. Maybe I'm entertained by it. Maybe it's funny to me. But I think what kind of amplifies Tyson Fury's unlikability for me is the fact that he has a fan base that is so rabidly loyal that they will defend him through whatever controversy he happens to be mired in at whatever particular point in time. And I mean, I think it's ridiculous. There's no accountability, none, even for the fans who say, "Oh, he's like," if you're gonna treat him as if he's above and beyond reproach, until the point that he's not. As a fan, there should at least be some sense of accountability to be able to say, "Well, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong about him. He did these things wrong. These things didn't go the way they were supposed to, and the blame should fall squarely in his lap. It should sit squarely on his shoulders." And it just doesn't happen that way. All you hear is excuses, excuses, excuses. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it sucks for Wilder too, because and maybe it's a blessing in disguise for people who think, well, he's under a new regime in terms of his training. Maybe he needs more time, so maybe the extra time helps him out. But if he feels like he's ready mentally, physically, he's in a mind state where he's ready to fight, that's the part that's really not fair for him. Win or lose.
And actually, when do you ever see big fights get canceled this close?
I can't recall a time when that was ever a thing.
Big fights don't get canceled. They be like, "Oh, you actually got a bad arm?"
Yep, fight with it. Talk about it after the fight's over.
Cause let's be real. They actually said Fury only took one shot. Let's just go with that theory. If he had it, he had already tested positive a few days before we ever found out. So that leaves about to this week 10 days. This week is 10 days. He don't have to make weight. So this is around the time where your camp is ramping down anyway.
Yep.
So I am trying to figure out why we postponing the fight, especially
Well,
for a guy that's easy. This is supposed to be an easy fight, right?
yeah, right. Cakewalk.
Right, right. Cakewalk. He is gonna steamroll him. This
Yep.
is this is what I'm being told.
Yep.
A few missed training to me, to him, a few missed days shouldn't mean nothing.
Nope.
That's just me. I don't know. I don't claim to be the smartest guy, but the days would have been this week, and you would have still had all of the rest of this weekend and all of next week to get your stamina back up.
Yep. Well, one of the other things that kind of complicates it for me too is the fact that they just did within the past 2 weeks, they just did a press conference. So let's say he tested positive within that time frame. Why are you at a press conference? Why are you doing a face-off? Why are you in front of this man's whole team and in front of all of this media and in front of this crowd of people knowing that you're sick? And how come no one else miraculously got sick except for people in your own camp? So, and that, that's just that. I'm just speaking theoretically. I'm just positing a theory and saying
that. Y'all must be talking about Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I seen him taking pictures with the dude, and I'm saying to myself, like, it kind of reminded me of the Trump situation. I think Trump ended up, one day he got COVID, the next day he's standing on the stage talking about he's fully recovered. Like, dude, what the hell?
I'm like, and you actually probably missed it. I was like, we actually found out what the fight was getting postponed, like Wednesday of last week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You already knew you tested positive a few days before. We actually just got the leak. So,
right.
So that damn 10 days would be bled into this week. You was a heavyweight. You don't have to worry about making weight.
And it's 10 to 14 days, to be honest. I mean, 10 is the bare minimum.
Yeah,
but if you're still symptomatic, if you look at the dates on some of the reports about it, particularly where they're quotes from Bob Arum, you're talking about within the last 2 or 3 days. And supposedly he was still symptomatic within that time frame. So,
but he hugging people and super close with no mask on.
Yep, and possibly still shedding a virus.
Exactly.
At that point, even if you're not symptomatic anymore, you can still definitely be shedding virus. So I guess it begs the question. Number one, the obvious one is, were you really sick? But also number two, if you were, what was the time frame of your illness? What's the time frame between when you got your positive test? Because those tests, they're taking rapid tests now. So they get results back within the hour.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So how long from the time frame in between when you actually took the test and got the positive result and when you actually started and finished quarantine? And is it enough time for us to be fair and say, okay, maybe it's okay for him to be at the dealership at this point yesterday, or in the casinos in Vegas, which that's a whole other twist, because the first reports were that he was going back to the UK. So, I mean, which one is it? How long did you stay? Did you really go? You really jumped on a flight sick? How does this work?
And let's be real. In the last year with all the COVID, heaviest that people got it the worst. And we know Fury's a big guy, so
yeah.
You mean to tell me with this new variant? No, wait a minute. Fury has the new variant of COVID. So you actually mean to tell me he only had a little chest congestion when we all know COVID gets heaviest at people worse, worse than anybody.
Well, not only that, this one is the variant that supposedly is spreading a lot faster than any of the other ones. So you really willing to take that kind of a risk? I don't get it. Now I'm gonna just go on record and say that he's either super careless or that he didn't have it.
He didn't have it. Is my
I don't think he had it either. I think this was a way he was nervous about going into the fight with Wilder, so he said he want a few more months to prepare. Is my opinion.
because you remember when a news first broke, Aaron said he didn't have it. You remember the first news? Aaron said no, he don't have it. It is just people in his camp. Then late afternoon, oh yeah, Fury got it.
Right.
Oh, hold on.
Everybody had to get on code real quick.
I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Earlier, he didn't have it. He was fully vaccinated. But by the afternoon, no, he only took one shot. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Well, Aram has the built-in excuse of being a geezer. So maybe a touch of senility took over in that moment. And I don't know.
And that's very possible, but very unlikely with him.
No.
Look, if I ain't know no better, I would think Aaron was drinking vampire blood or something. It just seems like no matter what the hell happened, he never gets sick. There's never nothing wrong with him.
It's the weed. It's the weed smoke.
You know what? It could be. So he getting the real Cali Kush on.
Because none of them ain't even talking right now. They're like, shut up. We not saying nothing. But it was just Fury out there making them look like a doofus. They like,
it would
be sick.
It would it would behoove me to think that, especially since this is an ESPN. ESPN is going to air this fight. You know, it's a joint promotion that they're a part of. You would think that they would be on top of this story, and you know, even if it's a blemish on the reputation of the fighter that they back, you would think just for the sake of journalistic integrity that it's a story that they'd be on top of right now.
Absolutely, especially being the number one sports in the world, and you're not going to say nothing about it.
Like, this is your arena. You're supposed to report
now. Now I'm going to go here. I'm willing to bet you any type of money if Deontay Wilder tested positive and he was out doing this, this would be breaking news. All over YouTube, all over StreamYard, every Instagram, every damn thing. It will be news about how careless he is.
You know, I think it speaks to a bigger issue too, and you know where I'm going to go with this. You know where
absolutely.
I'm going with this. It speaks honestly more than anything just to the integrity of Deontay Wilder, that the only controversial thing that anyone has ever had to say about him throughout the course of his career to this point is the whole catch a body thing.
He want to catch a body, right?
But other than that, he's blemish free. You can't say anything negative about him. Not a single thing.
No, wait a minute.
No failed drug test.
He wore headphones to the press conference.
Yeah.
That was a
Again, you can't say anything negative about the man. Not one single thing. He's blemish free. You have to give him a lot of credit for that. You have to give him credit for that. He's just not a controversial cat. He's a nose to the grindstone type of dude. He's a hard worker. He does what he's got to do. He really, for the most part, stays out of the public eye. You don't catch him getting drunk, stumbling out of clubs. You know, he doesn't have this ridiculous arrest record or any other skeletons falling out of his closet wherever he walks, following him around. But he's the one that constantly gets dragged through the mud throughout this whole process. And it's unfair. It's unfair.
Like you say, like no matter like what he does either. Look, it's if I'm exact, I believe he had something where he was giving back to charities. Like nobody covered it, nobody had a damn thing to say about it. But I think Tyson Fury, and it's like I say, it's not even to really get at Tyson Fury, but okay, with Tyson Fury, he would sit there and shook a couple of hands here and there, maybe signed some autographs, and it's, oh, look, he's such a great person. He's in America doing this. But I mean, you got a guy giving to homeless people, and it's like, oh yeah, whatever. That's Deontay Wilder. He's windmill. The hell with him.
Right.
And it's like that nonsense. It's illogical and emotional as hell. And that's why I always tell people, get out of your emotions when you dealing in discussing fighters. Get to the point to where you can discuss them from a logical standpoint.
Yeah, it's funny how it goes from no matter what this man is doing to in his personal life, and however it reflects positively on the world, people just can't help but go back to, oh, but Beyonce can't throw a punch.
Right. Windmill and all that stuff.
Yeah. Beating the homeless or whatever he's doing. That has nothing to do with it.
You remember when Fury said after the first fight, he actually was going to give his whole check away? Where the hell did that check go to?
Hey, the major cap. Hey, you know what? They lucky I ain't got no hat in this room. I will put my hats on and take them off on that note.
You remember that, right?
The major, yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, he gave it away, all right. He gave it away to his bank account.
Other than to his account.
He gave it all to his own pockets.
Mm-hmm.
He took it out of his left pocket and put it in his right one.
Right, or either the back pocket.
What a guy. Awesome fella.
To me, I don't damn understand. Wilder's an easy fight, as everybody says.
Mm-hmm.
It was no need to postpone that, even if he missed a couple of days of training.
Right.
Easy fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an easy fight.
But so I gotta ask y'all this though. What's your opinion on the Jared Anderson quote unquote controversy? Like, you know, Fury got knocked out in training was circulating the rumor mill right now. So
you know, I seen something about that. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
I damn halfway believe it because you remember at the Canelo Saunders fight, he damn had a real black eye. So somebody's been wearing his ass out. Somebody's been wearing. I don't know if he got knocked out, but somebody's been putting hands on him. Somebody's been putting hands on him.
You know what? This is not the first time. Like, I've heard about Tyson Fury not only getting beat up, but getting stopped and sparring. Hell, I'll let y'all in on a secret. Now, I couldn't share it because I didn't save it, but it's a video of Anthony Joshua knocking Tyson Fury out 3 different times.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I did not know that. I didn't know that. You know, the image that plays over and over in my mind is Tyson Fury punching himself in the face.
Oh, that uppercut. Oh, my God. That was the funniest stuff ever.
I'll never get over that. So let's say he goes into this fight with Deontay Wilder and beats him again. I'm going to still have that image of him uppercutting himself in the face in my head. And that's what's going to help me sleep at night. For me, this fight is more about my disdain for Tyson Fury than it is my fandom for Deontay Wilder. I just wish he and Josh Taylor are 2 people that I really just want to see people shut up. I just want both of them.
Oh, man. Wait. What Josh Taylor do?
You know what? I don't know how anybody that's watching this broadcast feels about it, but I have a special place of hatred in my heart for anybody who is a COVID denier. And Josh Taylor is one of them. This dude's brain is scrambled eggs and gumballs. He just goes on Twitter and says the stupidest things that you can imagine about vaccines and about COVID and about mask wearing. Oh my God, please somebody just launch his head to Pluto for me. Please. And let it be Regis Prograis in the rematch and I'll be satisfied. That would be great. That's a story.
Hell, he just lashed out at Regis the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
He's tired of Regis talking about that 117, 112 card. I even posted a video of the referee when they read the card and he's like, what? So, I mean, the ref was in there, so he knows what he saw. Look, that was a close fight, and I get it. But anyway, I hate Josh Taylor, and I really hate him. Just to wrap it up. I got to bring it back around. That's the correlation I'm trying to make. I hate them both. They should fight each other, and it should end in a double knockout. And then the stadium should explode and just destroy them only. And I'd be happy with that. That'd be great.
I am going to throw in a little quick mini topic before we get to the fight breakdown. What do you think of the WBA not giving Manny back his belt?
I actually expected them not to give it back to him, to be honest. I think I was one of the ones who was saying that. I said I don't think they're gonna give it back to him, because then it's gonna be, oh, it's favoritism, and you gave it to him, and now you take it from me and put it here, and all the back and forth. I knew they had to eventually stand their ground with this one.
Well, I mean, maybe they made the right decision, but then it still does kind of beg the question of, did Ugas really win the belt legitimately then? Because wasn't he the interim WBA? Was he interim or was he the regular, or whatever they had going on with the WBA? I don't know.
I think he was the interim, and they upgraded him to the
super champion,
to the regular, and then he got the super.
Right. So Manny was the champion in recess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they took it away from him then.
Because he didn't fulfill his mandatory obligations of fighting some. I think it might have been Ugas.
No, they actually said he didn't file. He was coming back in enough time. So
yeah,
that's the little fine print in the contract that you really like overlook if you're not really paying attention.
Because you remember when a couple months ago I was like, hey, the WBA about to give Ugas the belt and then put Manny in recess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because Manny, because remember for the last year, Manny was supposed to fight Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that fight never, I guess,
just didn't materialize.
Once again, everybody think they're gonna go to the Middle East and make all this money fighting. Those fights never fucking win.
Man, there's only one person saying
those fights never happen. We about to go to Abu Dhabi. No, you're not.
I wish Eddie Hearn would shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. Don't say anything. He's the one that's pushing this most of the time. I mean, Bob Arum has said it a little bit, but man, don't nobody want to go to the Middle East and fight. Nobody wants to do that. If they don't have to, nobody wants to do that.
I think what Joshua and Ruiz was the only one that ever went off.
Yep, exactly.
And why would you want to do that?
Right, and it was at like a weird time of the day. It was like a 2:00 in the afternoon fight.
Yeah.
Nah.
I have lived that ain't somewhere you want to go watch a fight. It ain't.
Man. I remember.
I want to put Joshua and Dan Fury in there because Fury can't fight in the UK.
Right.
Look, if I'm exact, I don't even think Fury got a license in the UK.
He don't, because he gonna have to take a test, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Right.
I'm good on that.
Like, and that should speak volumes.
I'm not good on that. I will fight everywhere else.
Typical,
That's
man.
crazy. That's crazy. How you get kicked out of the country that you live in? You can't fight.
I'm like,
and that's for multiple offenses of cheating.
It actually makes all the sense in the world for him and Joshua to fight in the UK.
But it's funny.
Yeah, that'd be big money.
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world.
With all of the things that Tyson Fury has been through, all of the controversy surrounding him, we're supposed to think that there's nothing unscrupulous about what's going on with him now and this fight being delayed. We're just supposed to overlook it. Nah, he's a stand-up guy. These things happen. All right.
How many times has he been caught tampering with his gloves? But we're supposed to believe he didn't tamper his gloves versus Wilder. Okay.
Hey, not only that, I mean, did the man or did he not admit to he himself said out of his mouth he was a cocaine abuser?
He failed the PED test. So this
And see, but I think that's the point there. It's like, and like you say, I mean, everything don't necessarily have to be a race thing, but you do get to the point where it's like, okay, hold on, you can overlook all these discrepancies on him, and then you go to a man who don't have any discrepancies, but you hate him, but you love this one. I mean, you got to make it make sense, man.
Right.
Put it like this: people damn cried for months for J. Leon Love's bum ass taking diuretic pills. You know motherfucker, he was overweight. I mean, I ain't got nothing against J. Leon Love, but I'm just saying. You remember that was a big topic for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
He took diuretic
Because he was a Floyd fighter.
I can't believe he did that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the main reason why, because he's a Floyd fighter. Like, okay, it's kind of contradictory, Floyd, for you to be pushing this drug program.
Yep, exactly.
Guys, they loved having that throw in his face.
Yes, they did.
It's a good thing it was just J. Leon Love.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this: if Floyd Mayweather get the wrong look, if he gets some damn clenbuterol in his system, they're gonna say every fight he had was rigged, fake. He was on steroids. Look, they're gonna try to overturn his whole record.
He's gonna get the Margarito treatment.
Man, they gonna turn him to 0-50.
You remember that IV shit?
Oh my!
Yeah, that too.
Oh my goodness, he cheated. I'm like this. Do y'all realize? Even if he took PEDs, it will not help him 24 hours later.
No,
that is not how it works
at all.
That is not how it is. All right, let's say he was taking PEDs. Let's just go there. If he's taking PEDs after the weigh-in, that will not help him the next night.
Nope.
Right. Look. You remember another thing that they were kind of big on? I don't know if y'all remember this on HBO 24/7. He gave the commission a bottle of piss, and they was like, "Why is it black?" I'm like, "Okay, have you ever boxed and have you ever been hit to the body a lot to where you're pissing blood? Come on, people. I mean, it's not rocket science."
I haven't heard that one. I didn't hear the controversy surrounding that one.
Oh man, it was all over.
A little bit of piss on 24/7, but I damn know what you're talking about.
Right, and they made like the biggest deal about it. I'm like, dude, I mean, hell, when you get hit to the body enough, you're gonna piss blood. I don't care who you are.
Yep.
Look, you can have a fucking 40 pack. You're gonna piss blood.
Because your goddamn organs ain't damn made to get punched on.
Right.
Exactly. Man.
Not. The human body ain't made to get punched on.
It's not your head, your face, none of that. That's why you get some people, they get hit and like they swell instantly.
Yep.
That's because your skin and the texture is so fragile for certain people. Everybody not built for it. Nobody is supposed to be doing it, but it happens.
You're right. And that is why you're supposed to spar so your damn skin can get tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people get that. Or you know what? It's not that people don't get that. They just don't want to. They want it to apply to who they think it should apply to.
Yeah, that's a part of what I was mentioning earlier when I said a lot of people they let their emotions control everything.
Yeah,
and especially it's a lot of guys who do it. So as a man, look, you gotta get out of your emotions and think logically and remember that you hold yourself to a certain standard to where that type of shit shouldn't even cross your mind.
JG.
Hey.
So Jay Jizzle?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, there he is.
What is the topic right now? Yeah, we in the middle of the WBA and Brady shit.
Right. And steroid cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
Steroid cheaters. Emotional men.
I think I missed all of the Fury bashing, which I feel bad.
Bring some of it back.
Bring some of it back.
Hey, what they tell you? Look, the barbecue ain't over till the grill turn off.
All I gotta
like
say is before I get into the WBA fuckery, let's talk about Tyson Fury. You know how they had all them songs in the NBA like F Steph Curry and F LeBron Bronze. Like we need an F Fury song right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, me and Big Cool got to get in the studio because he on some other stuff, man. Running around here buying cars. Joseph Parker going to UFC fights. It's just flamboyant at this point, and it's just really testing the intelligence of the casual fan, bro. Just anybody in general, who's been following COVID. If you had any family member that has died over COVID, you know what I'm saying? My man is just parading around like it's nothing, and being in hot tubs with other men, and it's just weird, man. I've never seen anything like it. And then to put the cherry on top, they give this man the Fighter of the Year, ESPY, ESPN.
And he didn't even fight.
Didn't fight for a whole year, bro. Oh my God! Look, man. At this point, ESPN should just tell us that they just want a white face on boxing, because any other, you can make other arguments, but Teofimo not being the boxer of the year on their network when he beat the number one pound for pound fighter, the guy that they've been,
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like he's better than Floyd. The fact that he beat
the greatest footwork ever
network during the pandemic.
The greatest footwork ever.
Yeah, the fact that he beat him and they still holding on to that Wilder victory for 2 years ago, that speaks volumes. It lets you know
it does.
that they're either it's two things. They want to keep rubbing it in the face of Black America, in my opinion, because I think ESPN does it a lot. Secondly, they want to hide the fact that Lomachenko lost, just like they tried to hide his other loss. You know what I'm saying? So they're all about the white face right now. And anybody who says different, they're full of it. You want to know why? Look how they treat Bud Crawford. Look how they allow Bud Crawford to be treated on that network.
They do treat Dud bad.
But hey, what do I know, man? I'm just speaking logic. But Teofimo Lopez, he should have been fired. If not him, we knock Canelo all the time. But Canelo had 3 defenses during the pandemic. During that time, the Tyson fight. So, if we're just keeping it mainstream, those two alone, man, should have beaten him out for that. But a guy who can't fight, a guy who sucks at boxing, somehow that win speaks volumes over the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. But hey, I'm off the soapbox.
It's illogical.
Who actually think Tyson Fury gets in the ring on October 9th? I don't.
I don't think he fights again. I think he's done.
Man, look, he got a history for these rematches. He got a history of it's always some type of ailment, some mental illness, and all this stuff always comes up when it's time for him to get somebody a rematch.
Now here it is. That man can't cheat. He's trying to find a way to cheat. He can't cheat.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or you know what? That's one thing nobody's saying. Maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe he was cheating. He couldn't pass a test. I don't know. You can speculate a thousand different things. The bottom line is that this whole situation was super duper shady. Period. Top to bottom. It's shady. And the thing that makes it worse about it is the fact that nobody is talking about it. You got all of these major media outlets that are just completely silent about the whole thing. Like, none of this looks weird to y'all? You don't care at all? The integrity of the sport does not matter to you at all? Because you want to bring money that bad at heavyweight? Come on, man.
And you actually notice he actually waited to postpone it to actually the fight calendar all booked up. So, because why the fuck are we waiting 3 months for COVID.
Well, I know the excuse that was used is, oh, well, we couldn't announce a new date until we lined up the venue and made sure that all of the dates worked out. All right. It sounds plausible. I don't know if it really is.
They trying to cater to that UK fan base, if anything, because guys like me who bought tickets, man, you know, damn your planes, you know what I'm saying? Damn that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And they need to give
more UK fans in.
And
they didn't get refunds. What?
No, they are giving refunds for the fight.
Yeah, replan your vacation, basically.
So yeah,
replan your
I gotta either flip the ticket or I gotta find another way out to. I gotta go find another flight to Vegas. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like, if they wanted to sell better, they should have started with better pricing. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Because I did kind of notice. And I will say that, you know, there were a lot of tickets left. There were, but also, you know, the buildup was about to start. So, I mean, I thought that the event was going to be. I thought that the tickets would have sold. They found a whole bunch of different excuses, though. Bottom line, that man wasn't ready. Let's just call it what it is. He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And he wasn't motivated.
I'll buy that. I'll buy all of that. Yeah, I'll buy that.
And like they're trying to make it seem like he's not motivated because he didn't have his fans coming in here. But my thing is, how the hell was your fans going to get into Saudi Arabia? It was going to be the same. It's going to be the same damn thing, right?
Yeah, they really weren't going to get in over there.
But how about this, man? Why can't you fight in your own damn country? Yeah, I heard y'all talk about it earlier.
Yeah, he don't got a license over there no more.
Exactly, bro. But hey, you know, I'm just a guy that's making excuses for Wilder, because here's the deflection. Oh, well, he beats Wilder anyway. I don't give a damn if he beats Wilder.
Me either.
Right. If that's the case, do it. Do it sick. You buying cars sick? Get in the ring sick. What difference?
Look, shaking hands with fans, hugging dudes from behind, just all type of stuff. He like, dude.
Then go ahead, beat him and give him COVID. Then boom, do it.
That is even more impressive. Actually, beat him COVID.
Yeah, facts. I mean,
but better believe that's the built-in excuse if he loses. That would have been the built-in excuse if he loses. Oh, well, he was sick the whole time.
Oh, COVID changed me. I can't breathe the same anymore.
Man, I hope that actually happens to be the case in October if he gets in the ring.
Part of me believes he's trying to cycle on and off or something. That's why he pushed.
Oh yeah,
that was exactly what I was alluding to when I said what I said earlier. That's exactly what I was alluding to.
That man ain't ready.
He got caught between cycles.
Yeah, bottom line, that man ain't ready.
He heard water was coming.
Wait, hold on, my chest is tight.
He like, Tio, what? Say what? You got COVID? Okay. Wow, I got COVID.
Hell, I don't think Teo had COVID either.
Hell no, Tio.
If I really go there.
But just think about how idiotic it sounds regarding Fury, that you're only going to take the front end of a 2-shot vaccine, and your reasoning for not wanting to take the second one is because you didn't want to risk getting sick close to the fight. And then guess what? You get sick anyway because you're stupid. And you're even more stupid for thinking that we're stupid enough to go for that.
And if anything, because I've had both shots. The second shot fucks you up. It does, but only for a day.
I fell asleep for the day, and I I still drank late on that night, so it didn't, it wasn't that bad.
Actually, tore my ass up for a day. I was be like, oh, I'm about to die.
Yeah, it felt like a big sinus infection for me. Yeah, I was put down for about a day or two. I was. Yeah.
It tore my ass up. But
so then, guess what? Unless you're leaving the weigh-in to get your second shot, what's the point? I mean,
exactly. And what he actually supposed to have got it in Miami. What, a month and a half ago? Almost a month ago.
Man, what the hell was he? This master boxer.
He get it 2 weeks later.
This master boxer was supposed to he's supposed to box circles around Wilder anyway. Floyd went in against Cotto with the flu. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With the flu and lost 10 pounds and beat Cotto. He's supposed to be a master boxer, right? Why? Okay. If you're a master boxer for one, why you need to be 273 pounds plus?
His ass talking about 300. He needs to be 300 pounds.
300 pounds for a master boxer. Think about that shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, he did look sloppy. By the way, he did.
He put that extra weight on because he knew if he leaned on Wilder, it would wear him out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that is why them body shots, his ass was looking at Wilder throwing them body shots on the missus head.
Like, wait, he's not supposed to do that.
Whoa,
Right.
Oh.
Had that boy looking like Rocky in the meat freezer.
But look, I was talking to Big Cool earlier. We were both going back and forth, and he said, "You know what? The extra time is only going to help Wilder because that's just going to make his skills even more sharper."
You know what? I said this exact same thing earlier before y'all got on the call. I said the exact same thing that it might play into his face.
I actually tell Wilder, do what you want for a month. Do what you want for a month. We gonna come back around late August.
Mm-hmm.
You burning out.
Right.
Go to Dubai. Do what you want to do. Come back late August and let's keep going.
Yep.
But I'll tell y'all this much: if it was Wilder that got COVID, they'd be like, "Why are we even having this match?" Wouldn't be no.
I said the same thing.
Wouldn't be no postponement. They'd be like, "Well, he ain't ready for his title shot. This motherfucker ain't ready for his title defense. Take that shit."
Right.
18 fucking months, man.
Yep.
18, bro. Everybody else is fighting. All the other big names have fought under the pandemic, except for your fat ass. You know where you fought? You fought in court. You fought in court and you lost. You lost.
Yep.
How you get fight of the year and you lost? You lost the only fight you had.
That's like tell me you don't want to fight Wilder without telling me you don't want to fight Wilder. That's it right there.
And which is funny to me. It's an easy fight.
It's an easy fight.
An easy fight.
Then do it. Get him out of the way and move on to the next. Get your mega fight with AJ. I mean, move on.
You already said you was gonna beat him in less than 3 rounds. All right. You 6, I'm gonna give you 2 extra rounds. Since you're sick, I'm like, all right, he was sick, he didn't do it in 3, do it in 5.
I'm actually surprised that none of these haters have blamed Wilder for giving him COVID or some shit. Because
man, look, hey, you gonna bring life to it. You gonna bring life to it.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
He slipped it in his water.
Right.
He put it in his gloves. He put it in his headphones.
He poisoned him intentionally because he knew he couldn't beat him any other way.
And I damn seen somebody say, "Wow, would Fury fake COVID?" Really?
Man.
Why would he?
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he has a pattern of doing this for rematches.
He does.
He has a legit pattern that you can go back and look at.
Yep.
If it wouldn't have been COVID, it would have been another ankle injury.
It would have been mental health.
There you go. I was just going to say that. It would have been some mental health. I'm mentally unstable. I don't know if throwing a punch would be just. Right now. I'm emotional and all.
Yeah, because he was the poster child for a minute, if y'all recall.
Which is funny to me. Fury says if he doesn't train for 2 or 3 days, he actually gets suicidal. So why are you pushing the fight off 3 months?
So he's like the white Adrian Broner, then is what I'm hearing.
This is what he said last week.
But Adrian Broner gets all the smoke for being like that in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Man. F Tyson Fury. I don't give a damn. Mental health, COVID. He's had too many flags, man. When you have too many flags, don't give me the you can change type. Bro, he hasn't.
He's a repeat offender, and he's done nothing to even show you that he's trying to improve. He just say, "Look, I'm Tyson Fury," and then the man that to do there, all them damn songs, and next thing you know, oh, he's back. And
man, look, I hate Tyson Fury. I don't know how else. I don't know. I can't. I hate his guts. I hate him. I hate him enough that I hope his house burns down with Joe Tessitore sitting on it.
Fuck Joe Tessitore.
I hate Joe Tessitore. I'm
at the
He's
level
the most
right now,
racist
dog.
fuck on earth.
I hate Tyson Fury right now. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Bro, ruin my summer, bro. Ruin my entire summer.
Man, I was gonna buy a ticket last minute.
I should have waited with your ass, bro.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna damn pull the trigger the day before. Fuck it.
I should have known. I was like, you know what? Manny gonna show up. Manny Pacquiao is gonna fight. I should have known that shit. And
Manny gonna fight. His ass may make you drop 40 pounds to fight, but he gonna fight.
Yeah. If it's a PBC headline,
but it's gonna be a fight.
You wanna know something too? I think if PBC was pulling the strings and not Top Rank, this shit would still be going on. I bet you.
I agree.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Oh yeah.
They be like, if you don't get your fat ass out there, stop playing with us.
Yeah, shit. Gamboa probably had a messed up Achilles before he jumped in there with Tank. Say, oh hell no, look, you gonna jump your ass in that damn ring.
Yep.
You get paid.
I mean, you're not gonna win anyway.
Right.
They be like, didn't you get paid, right? Yeah. Okay.
But the more and more I look at
Produce,
it, man, the more I look at it, and the more y'all talk, man, the more I know it was a conspiracy to have Wilder beat. It was a conspiracy to have that man beat because he was becoming too powerful, and he had beaten Tyson Fury. All that black empowerment stuff that he was talking.
That's when things changed.
Acting on like it they couldn't have that man win. They couldn't, bro. They couldn't. Everything was against that man that night. He probably was drugged.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all on the same page as far as something didn't seem right.
Didn't look right.
It didn't.
But I felt the same way in the rematch versus King Kong. I felt the same way. He walked in the ring just looking like he just kept before the fight started. They're walking around the ring, they're doing the introductions, and he's just sitting there like his eyes didn't look right. His eyes just didn't look right. And he was doing the same thing in this fight. You know, I think if he wouldn't have knocked out Ortiz, he would have probably got stopped. So it's been those two fights, that the rematch with Ortiz and the Fury rematch, where I don't know, something about him, just didn't look like his faculties were all there. And I remember saying that prior to both fights starting to my cousin who was sitting next to me, like, man, why is he doing that? What's wrong with him? Something ain't right. They better get this cat some water or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. They gave him some water.
Yeah.
Hey, he was like, hey, give him the bottle I mixed. The blue one, the one I mixed.
Man,
Nah, I don't want that bottle.
Yeah, nobody even looks at, like, nobody's even looking at it's the same. It was almost the same. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was the same water bottle type that he was getting in the ring that Tyson Fury turned down after, you know what I'm saying, in the interviews, because he ain't know where it came from, or they pointed to where the water came from, and he was like, nah, I'm good. And he said he went home dehydrated. Man, they knew that fucking water was getting passed around the entire time, man. They knew that water was getting passed around.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's get into the fight. Charlo and Costano. Who you got, Mike?
Is a
Break it
super
down.
strange turn of events.
You know who I got already, but
if this is one of the times where I really feel like I hope Wilder's greatest dreams comes true, and he catches a body in the ring. we need to get this freaking russet potato out of here. This big nasty looking super mashed potato.
He said russet potato.
This big Irish potato. We got to get him out of here. This dude is the whitest black eye on the sport ever created. He's got to go. He's got to go.
His fake ass, despicable me ass up out of here.
I don't like Tyson Fury. Just please, this overhyped couch cushion, please.
He Tyson scary right now. Fuck Fury. You can't. Nah, bro. Ain't no Fury. Fuck.
Yeah, ain't no Fury. Tyson Ferry, at least.
I like that better.
Hey, that's how they say it in the DMV area. Ferry.
I think that's what I'm sticking with. Tyson Ferry. I like that.
There's only one Tyson Ferry.
I like that.
There's only one.
I hope, man, listen, I hope this broadcast somehow slips into Deontay Wilder's hands, just gets into his view, even into his peripheral, and he decides to stick with that. Like, I really think he should get a poster created of some sort of a Photoshop of Tyson Fury wearing a fairy outfit with the tiara and the wand and all that. Might as well
say with the tutu too, huh?
Man, I would love to see this dude get emotional over that because I feel like he would. That's the kind of buttons you got to push with somebody like him. You got to troll him. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I think I like
he go yell plenty profanities and call everybody wankers.
Dosser.
And dossers.
Dosser, there you go.
Fury needed to be from the. I mean, Wilder needed to be from the DMV. Fury wouldn't even be talking that shit. He'd be lighting his ass up. Oh, really? Uncle Fester looking.
Get your ass out of here, ball bull.
So wait, is everybody in here right now except for me from the DMV area?
No. Chicago. He's been tearing his ass up on stage. Would have been calling. He's there with a call while all types of nigga up there.
Sit your Humpty Dumpty looking ass down.
A gigantic potato with a boiled egg for a head. I can't stand that dude.
Say Jack and a Beanstalk boot wearing.
I hate him. I hate his guts.
Looking like fat bastard up here. Shut up. Hey, shut up.
Hey, Tyson, I'm gonna fire your ass up, boy.
See, that's exactly what he needs. A good old.
Looks like a big ass mini me. Shut up, man.
That's exactly what he needs. A good old fashioned roasting session.
Exactly.
Take him completely off his game plan.
I actually went through my bag of Coke. Hey, there you go.
Oh, man, see, that's the kind of stuff Wilder's got the wrong people around him, I think.
Exactly, I'm like, man,
man.
Bag of Coke.
Like, before y'all sit down at the press conference, just put like bags of powder right in front of his microphone where he's supposed to sit.
Like Tyson.
No. Look, look. You know who would be the perfect person to help Wilder deal with somebody from over there? James Toney would be perfect to help Wilder with this situation.
Burger King. Burger King.
Right.
I agree. He definitely needs that. I mean, and look, I love him having Malik in his corner. I've been following the dude on Twitter for years now, and he's always been kind of an obscure cat, but he's a cerebral dude too. I like him a lot, but he really needs somebody else that has like a comedic edge over there with him, just to feed him a line or two every now and then. Tyson Fury say something, hey man, you need to hit him back with this. Go and roast him. Do an old-fashioned roast. Show him how comfortable you are.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all an example. That's like now look, one of the most humble trainers in the game today is Derek James, right? But Pete, when he do the interviews with Charlo, he is like somebody will say something, he'll be like, he'll whisper something to them, and he whispers something petty. They caught him one time. Well, Charlo for the Rosario fight, he was like, no, he said he didn't even say that. He said you make it up, shit like that. He said, no, I didn't say that.
Somebody need to tell Tyson. He should be like, man, you like a big ass walking bag of cocaine.
Literally, I mean, you are what you eat, or you are what you snort anyway. Make perfect sense to me. But serious, just like at the press conference, right in front of his chair, just line the whole thing with like powdered sugar.
Man,
Like,
no. Put get a big old storage bag with flour in it and put booger sugar and throw it at him.
I promise, if Wilder would have walked up on stage and did the LeBron joint with the powder, that shit would have set everything off.
Oh man,
Fury, Malik Scott, listen to us. Trust me.
Tune in. This too good for TV.
I got you.
Hey, tell them tune in. This too good for TV. This pay-per-view.
Throw a damn syringe out there. Tyson, Tyson, me and you don't worry about that.
Hey, look, hey, then have somebody come on the stage with a cheap ass white horse suit, talk about some, and then play the song. No, the song he should come out to. If you want to ride, don't ride the white horse.
Yeah. That would be my ring walk.
Man. Hey, look, hey, then look, when you get in the ring, I'm in love with the coke.
Oh man.
I'm in love with the coke.
Man, why are we not behind Wilder for these press conferences, helping him putting together his whole act? You gotta have an act. So I mean, don't be so stoic. Stuff like this needs to happen.
Facts. I'm about to beat his ass like that cocaine habit.
No, I take that back because he hasn't beat that habit yet. But what I mean is,
you two gonna shut my shit down. Oh man. Oh shit. Man. Oh shit. Man, let's get into the fight. We gonna be on Fury all day.
I'd be happy to, honest, but I guess we can save that for another time. We got 3 more months till the next fight. 3, 4 months, whatever.
Yep, we do. How you see it going, Mike? Charlo and Costano.
Hold up your mic, bro. Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. No, but I think it's gonna be a fight where they pretty much, like, I keep hearing, the pressure might get to him, and Costano got all this energy. I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong, Costano is a good fighter, but when they mention him, what's the number one thing they mention about him? Oh, he beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. He beat this guy in the amateurs. He beat that guy in the amateurs. That's why I like what Charlo said. I don't know if it was today or the other day.
Yeah, today.
He's like, dude, the amateurs don't mean nothing. This the pros. We fight for the undisputed championship. Costano, in my opinion, his style is perfect for what Jamel wants to do. Charlo wants to highlight real people, and he wants to catch you coming in overly aggressive, kind of like a la Erickson Lubin, and put you to sleep.
Yeah.
And what I see happening is I think Costano may come out. He may have a good first 2 rounds, and then he's gonna get caught. And when he get caught, from what I see with him, he doesn't take power. Even though I haven't seen him drop, but I've seen him hurt a few times. I think Jamel gonna knock him out in 4. with a straight right hand. And now this gonna be the next thing. After he beats Costano, is it gonna be the same excuses? Because first it was 154 was one of the hottest divisions. Now it's 154. It's a weak division. So is it gonna be weak because he's the champion? But if Herb was the champion, it'll be the greatest division in modern history.
Just say it the way you want to say it. Oh, look who he beat. But look who he beat. That's what they're gonna really say. That's gonna be the theme right there. Well, look who he beat. Nobody even knew who he was. You're gonna expect to hear a lot of that. Expect to hear a lot of that. Nobody knows who this guy is. I don't know. He's short. He's head down, just pressure fighter.
I agree, Chris.
Jamel's got
my bad. I was reading the comment.
Jamel's got a great hit. And I mean, let's see. I'm trying to remember the statistics that I heard. 7 knockouts in his last 9 fights, and 13 knockdowns in his last, or something like that. I forget exactly. 9 knockdowns in his last 13. I don't know. He found something with Derek James, so maybe Derek James found something with him and was able to turn it on. Because I honestly thought at 54, Jamal was the puncher of the two. And I don't know. He kind of found his power. I don't really know enough about Costano to say what he's going to do or what he's not going to do. And no, I don't think the Teixeira fight was that great of a win because
me either.
I was one of the weakest of the champions anyway.
The
belts was split.
Hey, but I'm gonna give Teixeira a little credit. My bad for cutting you off. Teixeira trolling game on Instagram is top notch though. I give him credit for that. Hey, cause he put Jamel head on the little cat crying, and man, I was dying laughing.
And then that fight never materialized, and I think people thought that that's what it was going to lead to. But honestly, it's really just a matter of which of the top guys is he going to lose to, and it just happened to be Costano. And I mean, I don't know enough about the dude to think that he has enough of what it takes. Maybe he'll give him some problems. Maybe it'll look like Jamal's fight against somebody that people didn't really take notice to or really had a whole lot to say about or didn't know a whole lot about. Maybe it looks similar to that. I mean, they're both pressure fighters. So I don't know. Maybe it looks similar to that. Maybe it doesn't. I just don't think he has enough to stop Jamel from being able to do whatever it is he wants to do. I think it ends in it probably does end in the knockout. I don't 4 is ambitious, but you might be right. I give him at least 8. I give him 6 to 8. 6 to 8 rounds.
I understand. I can see that too. And I mean, the only reason why I think he's gonna get him early is because, like I say, what I see from Costano is when he gets hit, he got this, I gotta hurry up and hit you back mentality.
Yeah.
And he puts himself in dangerous positions.
Yeah.
And when you leave your head on the swivel, what happens? Your block gets knocked off.
Yep, you get hit with something you don't see coming.
Mm-hmm.
It could happen that way.
I don't know if Jamel got any more power. I think under Derek James, he got better at picking his shots. I think he was more of a technician.
He got smarter.
I think under Shields, he was kind of pulling his punches and kind of, punching.
Trying to be Arizona Laura.
He was more of an arm puncher under Shields, in my opinion. Now he's using more of his legs, more of his hips, more coming forward. I just think he got better at, the technician part of punching. I don't necessarily believe he has any more power than he had. Maybe more confidence. Confidence does matter. And that's, one of the arguments we were kind of having with Devin Haney and possibly changing trainers, because it could, end up where, okay, it's just one little thing that makes me that much better. And in this fight, I definitely see what you guys are saying. I can see it in the knockout. I don't know why I got to go in 12. I just got him beating the hell out of him for 12 rounds. I think Costano is just going to be tough. He probably going to take a lot of punishment. Maybe they throw in the towel. I don't know why. I don't know if I see a knockout, but I see him beating the shit out of him. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I actually think it's going to be a little tougher fight than most. Plus, I actually look at it. Jamel don't mind losing round.
Yeah.
Mind that because he's just looking to set you up for that one.
Yep.
Like, all right, I just going to throw this round. I'm even throw that round. But then as soon as I line you up, it's over. And I think Costano got good stamina, so I don't think he's gonna get knocked out early. Right? But I think if it happens, he'll probably come around almost 9-ish, 11.
Yeah.
I almost think it looks like the Harrison rematch.
And I'll tell you what, if he get him, I think he's gonna knock him forward because he got that wide ass stance. He commits to it. You know what I'm saying? He commits to Costano coming forward with the wide ass stance. So if he get hit, it's gonna be something he walked into.
He's already short and he's already low, so an uppercut is definitely a shot to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
And Mel has a good one.
Both of them.
Ask Lubin.
Man.
So it's possible. You know, speaking of the whole switching trainers thing, and since we're on the subject of the Charlos, does it feel to y'all like Jamal has maybe run his course with?
I did thought he ran his course with Ronnie.
Yeah.
Because I mean, especially after I saw, like if you look at the fights where he struggles in, listen to what Ronnie telling him, and I'm not trying to get down on Ronnie because I do think he's a good trainer, but I think Ronnie is he's the perfect trainer for Arizondi Laura. But any aggressive fighter, he's not a good trainer for them in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think Jamal should go with Derek James also.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he actually fits. I think he fits what he likes to do, probably more so than his brother.
Yep. Because I'm sorry, Jamal should be knocking cats out at 160. He just flat out should.
I agree.
He should be knocking people out at 160. It's just kind of the feeling I get, and I don't think the type of fighter that Ronnie Shields is training him to be is going to produce that kind of result. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that he has a hell of a jab.
Yep.
Hell of a jab. That jab is top notch in the game.
Yep.
And I just don't see him like in the last fight. He didn't set up any punches off that jab. It was very inconsistent. But against Derevchenko, he was jabbing the shit out of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's very interesting. Very interesting. I agree.
Yeah, I think it was because I remember it was like a year and a half ago when they was like he was thinking about moving to Derek James and it just never happened. You remember that, Smooth Cat?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, if Mel gets a spectacular knockout Saturday, he might start to rethink it. He might. I think he should.
He should. I agree. I think he should. Like you said, and then this is another element of it. Okay, you will have three of the top guys from 147 to I'm gonna even say 168. Three of the top guys who can spar each other and iron sharpens iron continuously. Yep. Then you can have Jamel and Jamal spar each other, to get used to. Jamal need to get used to quicker guys. Jamel need to get used to bigger guys.
Yep.
They all can help each other.
Yep. All in the same stable, all under the same
roof.
Because you already know Errol's moving up soon.
Yeah.
Errol ain't gonna be able to do
wait. Hey, you know what? Hey, did y'all catch the interview where they call themselves trying to they try to say that Jamel was scared of Errol?
I didn't catch that. That's what I didn't catch that.
Basically, what he said was Jamel said, he said, if I'm at 154 and if the belts, he said, if my bro trying to get a belt, he said, I'm not gonna fight him. We got the same trainer for one. And for two, he's like a brother to me. So he said, instead of me fighting him, I'll relinquish a belt so he can get one if need be necessary. And they, but how come he didn't fight? And then I was like, well, you didn't have that same energy when Tito didn't want to fight a certain somebody. So I mean, if we not gonna bring it up, then don't bring it up for that.
Yep.
You already know they ain't gonna fight. Shut up. It is already good. They would never fight.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a given, and it should be understood. I mean, but you know, people like to make controversy where there is none. It's that whole favorite.
Absolutely.
It
So
ain't
that's
got nothing to do with being scared. It's just sort of like both brothers will never fight.
Is that?
It's just
Look,
not.
and this is another thing too. The fun. I think this is the funniest stuff ever. You ever catch the people who like they hating on one Charlo twin, but then they hating on the wrong one on the wrong one's page? Like, dude, I just saw a dude tell Jamel, "Oh, you're the scariest guy in boxing. How come you won't fight Benavidez?" And I'm like, bro, he's at 154. Right.
Casual.
And that's the funny thing is, if Benavidez dumbass go down to 160, he's gonna get killed.
Man, he can't
man.
make 68 first.
Dude.
Make 68 first.
I don't think he can make 175 without damn near killing himself.
I'm like, if he tries to fight Jamal at 160, I would bet everything I have that ain't going more than 4 rounds.
The whole house,
man.
Yep. I'm like, bet it all.
Look, and then this thing, you know, like especially with the way they talk, go ahead and make Benavidez like a 20-1 favorite, so I can put down a little something and rack the hell up.
Oh my God! Please do.
Go ahead, make him a 25-1 favorite since he's so big and indestructible.
That's how it's gonna be his downfall.
I agree. Chavez Jr. 2.0.
That's
But
why,
it's
you know,
actually
that's
funny
one of the
though,
main
because
reasons I don't
it was at
understand.
168.
People are clamoring for this fight between. Oh well, why doesn't Charlo fight Benavidez? I mean, if the dude's not interested in moving up, and there's no way this dude is moving down, can we just move on from that? Can we put Benavidez in there with a live body, or can he just move up? Can we do something different? I know he's changing the plan, but that fight is not happening.
Hey, and look, I'm gonna say this as a former huge Golovkin fan. Where was that energy when Golovkin wouldn't go to 168 for Andre Ward?
I hate Triple G too. I'm gonna just put that out.
Me too, bro. I hate Lomachenko.
This dude's career is based on feasting on a whole bunch of 54s moving up to fight him. Please, oh God, I can't stand him. I hate him too. I hate Golovkin. I hate him. I hate his guts. Let him fight Tyson Fury. Something. I can't stand him either. I don't like him. I don't.
I actually hate Lomachenko.
I hate him too.
I do.
I don't hate him like I hate them. Okay, I don't hate him. I just don't like him a lot. And he's a crybaby. Oh, but my shoulder, man. Shut the hell up. You got in the ring. Don't make no excuses. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, look, and this is the thing. Now,
I'm
his
sorry,
loss to Teo.
All over these fighters. I don't mean to.
Oh, it's all good. But no, you know what though? But now his thing is with Teo, he still has yet to say, dude, he was just a better man that night. He beat me. But on the flip side, there's no way if let's go to Wilder. Look, with the stuff Wilder said, they still talking about Wilder. But Lomachenko is exempt from that same type of energy being brought to him though.
Well, you know, the thing that made me laugh the hardest about Lomachenko is when he came out not too long ago and said he rewatched the fight and he called it a draw.
Right. Look, if you admit to a draw, that means you got your ass beat.
Right. Like, you got to be kidding.
Wilder just could have said his shoulder was hurt, and he would have been all right.
Right. Say with the miracle salt water. Hey, wait, what's that guy name? Look, he got to go holler at Peter Popoff. Go get that spring water.
It's a miracle spring water.
Oh my God, that's the one. Peter Popoff, Lord. Peter Popoff would have been a dope rap name, by the way.
You ain't lying.
Yes,
That
it
would
would
have
have.
been a dope name for an MC, Peter Popoff. This dude he's in the wrong industry.
You ain't, man.
His ass selling dreams like a rapper. Because if you buy that miracle spring water, you got to be the dumbest ass on earth.
Hey, no, you know what? Hey, the funny part is, look, I'm gonna speak on this because when I was younger, I got it. I was about 14 years old when I got it. But no, the funny part is, he tells you on the thing, it says, if you do not send him any money, the miracle spring water will not work for you.
Wow.
It will not. Look, I wish I still had the paper. It said it will not work for you. And what it will do is it will just be drinking regular water.
And I bet the more money you spend, the more powerful it is.
Dude, Dude, I sat there when I saw that as a 14-year-old, I cried laughing so hard because I said, dude, you cannot be this serious to sit there and be like really trying to dupe people like this. But like you say, at 14, you get duped with a lot of things, but that situation, I ain't gonna lie, I was, real curious about a few things. I'm like, well, let me try this. Waking up in the middle of the night seeing the damn commercial. Dude, lo and behold, if you don't send at least $2,500, the miracle spring water will not work for you.
I'm quite sure.
2,500, you could block a bullet. 10,000, you can catch it with your teeth.
Right. Hey, Bruce Leroy-ish.
100,000, you can cure your rotator cuff.
Man, 250,000, you can do 5,000 backflips consecutively without sweating. Dude, man.
Peter Popoff. Stop playing with God.
Man. Dude, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he killed me with that one. At that very moment, I was like, dude, man, like, bro, you really scamming like this?
I actually would stop whatever I'm doing to watch that commercial because I love it.
Dude.
It is my favorite commercial.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna tell you. Look, I kid you not. Look, hey, anytime, like when I get up in the middle of the night, I'll flick the TV on. I look, try to see what's on, and every time it's about 2:42. There you go. Yeah, the miracle spring water. Look, listen to how it's changed so many people's lives, and then lo and behold, who are the main people who he put on there to promote it? Black women. Black women. Oh, I was at home the other day and I was down and out. My baby ain't had no shoes, and next thing you know, I drank that miracle spherical water, and now I'm sitting there. I got $3.5 million. Yay! Throwing like, lady, stop it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying miracles can't happen, but that damn water did not give you that.
To pay off my mortgage and replace my son's left leg.
Because if that was the case, I drank the damn miracle spring water, and I ain't rich.
You want to be rich?
You never sent the money. You never paid.
You right. I did. You right. I didn't send the money out. You right.
You just got water.
See, I just got the I got the spring water. Damn the miracle part. I got the spring water. Right. You ain't lying. Hey, some hot Dasani at that.
Oh man.
And
the Shawnee's horrible. That's a horrible.
That's one of the worst waters ever.
I don't care what nobody say. Man, they pull up in somebody's backyard for that damn water. I'm telling you, that water is garbage.
They gave you some Dasani.
Man, look, hey, you sitting there the whole time hoping for some Fiji though, but you got some.
You ain't getting no Fiji.
No. What's the other water that they got in the store? What they call it? I can't think of the name. I'm looking right at it too. The damn the cheapest water they got. Look, it'd be like 2 bottles for 50 cents.
Oh
I can't think
Lord.
of the name of that damn.
That damn dollar store brand.
Yeah. Hey, that's what they give you. That dollar store brand. That look, it was made from sand, but they grinded it into water.
Man, you just better off swallowing your own spit.
And if you didn't
Hey,
Fiji,
wait. Hey, Chris talk about. Hey, Chris talk about Peter Popoff used to piss in the Miracle Spring water. Man,
Peter Popoff will get my channel canceled.
you ain't lying. Look. Hey, he gonna get me blocked in general. Look, I gave you my water in faith, and you go out there and do that. Hey, you make sure you take a trip up there and you go kill that Man.
Man, we have gotten so far off the beaten path. We're talking about miracle water.
Hey, my bad, everybody. Look, that just made me think of that damn Miracle Spring water. I apologize.
Oh shit, man! It has been a good show, man. Because I already know it's late on y'all side of the world.
Yeah,
there's 9:18 over here.
Whatever the case, Charlo in 8, and if Fury shows up, Wilder in 4, and his head gets knocked into Bob Arum's lap.
And then Bob Arum
predictions.
Hell, Bob Arum give him some of that damn vampire blood. It'll go back on.
I hope Bob Arum gets some weed laced with fentanyl and goes to the top rank in the sky.
Oh man, I might have to see Bob Arum. Bob,
I don't like none of these people. I don't care. If I get some backlash for the things I've said, I'll take it. I want all the people.
The hell with Bob Arum.
I don't like him either.
Hey,
I want all the
if y'all look, if they ain't know, they call him Regan Free Smoke Paul. Free smoke all day, every day.
And I hope the day that Bob Arum drops to his death, that we get a classic Joe Tessitore. Oh,
I hate Joe Tessitore. Don't even say his name.
Oh man!
Every time somebody gets knocked down or hit hard, you get one of them from him. Oh, shut up, man! I can't. Oh.
Hey, no. Look, but it's extra. It's extra when it's the fighter he wants to win.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's like this. Like Peep Game. You remember the Valdez versus Burchell fight?
Yeah.
They didn't want nobody. They didn't want Valdez to win that fight.
They didn't expect.
They wanted Burchell to win.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't excited at all. But that last knockdown was like, damn. I thought he killed Burchell. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
That boy fell in sections.
Dude. Hey, I'm talking. Look,
he looked like he was about to start breakdancing the way he fell.
Yeah, he did.
I thought
he did. Like he's gonna.
He popped.
Like he could have called that fight before he hit the canvas.
That boy,
man.
Like
hell. Dude, well, look, when I heard the thud from that shot, I knew it was over.
Yeah.
Dude, he got shot by a double barrel shotgun.
And I'm sorry, Burchell looked terrible the whole fight. He just looked terrible.
He did.
He looked absolutely terrible.
Hey, you know the funny part? Hey, I got a few people who I bet on that fight, and I've since been blocked on Facebook by these people.
I already knew Valdez was gonna beat his ass.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't expect that. Well, about 2 rounds in, I did.
I did.
After like second round,
that was my prediction.
I really did feel like this fight was gonna last.
Brutal knockout.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Open lasted probably 8 rounds longer than it needed to, which made it worse.
That was ugly.
Which made it worse. Wearing his ass out from the opening bell.
It was fun to watch, though.
It was
absolutely.
It
We're
would.
definitely going to watch.
That Broner fight.
Because now the part that made it even funnier because Burchelt was gonna get the fight with Lomachenko if he would have won.
Which means Valdez should. Well,
But
honestly, he should either be fighting Jamel Herring or he should be fighting Shakur. Now,
he got to fight the. I think he got one more fight coming up. He's got I forget the guy's name.
It sounds like a noise you make when you beatbox.
Yeah. He do got a weird name. Like I thought he said. No, one of the stripper name like somebody Safari or something.
So I don't know the dude.
I forget the cat name.
Some weird ligament in your neck or something. Like
right. Hey, say a vertebrae.
But in the weird thing, so now they're trying to frame it around. I think if I remember correctly, they fought in the amateurs, and he's gonna get to whatever. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. It's like Floyd Mayweather rematching against the dude that beat him in the amateurs.
Right.
Nobody cares. Nobody.
You know what happened then, and you know what's gonna happen now.
Right. So do we really need to see this next Valdez fight? Probably not. But Bob has this way of always prolonging the inevitable with his fighters who win belts, and that's kind of what's happening.
But now the thing for Aram is, like I said, I don't know if a lot of people know this. He gets 27% of his fighters pay.
Wow.
So
he's like their lawyer, really.
Right. So when he and this is what I keep telling people, like when he has a fight that's 2 top ranked fighters, he's getting 54% of the earnings. Why wouldn't he want to make that fight happen?
It's ridiculous.
That's why you don't get to see the Dud Crawfords versus Errol Spence fights because Spence Al Heyman is not gonna allow him to get any of Spence's money.
And he's already come out and said, I can't make any money with Crawford. But I guess now, since people didn't really understand what he was talking about, that's what he was talking about. No, Bob, you really can't get any money.
Mm-hmm.
That's whack. I don't understand why Crawford doesn't see the writing on the wall.
I don't understand why he's even considering resigning.
Me neither. It's dumb.
I don't get it at all.
It's almost career suicide at this point. You got a promoter who really doesn't believe in you to begin with.
Not only that, he don't believe in you. He don't promote you the same way that he promotes Lomachenko, but he's clear to say, "Oh yeah, you're one of my pound for pound guys." But where's the same energy? I mean, it's always, nobody will fight Crawford and nobody will do this and Crawford has to fight this and I make no money from him, but you make money galore from everybody else, right? Everybody but Crawford, right?
I hate
for Crawford, this is my thing with him. You as a fighter, you gotta stop acting like an abused victim. At the end of the day, you have the control to where you can. I mean, your name is big enough now to where you don't even really need a promoter. You can do your own thing individually.
I really go to PBC. You don't.
He don't gotta go to PBC. But now he needs to fight the guys over there though.
I really hope Tyson Fury's wife walks in on him in an orgy with Lomachenko and Bob Arum.
Oh my god!
With Joe Tessitore doing the blow by blow.
Oh my god!
YouTube went out.
Oh man!
Hey.